Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see some of the most commonly asked interview puzzle questions in top code companies. So don't waste time, let's go into the video. The puzzle number 1. This puzzle is very easy if you know the correct formula. So the question is two trains are on same track and they are coming towards each other. The speed of the first train is 50 kilometers per hour and the speed of the second train is 70 kilometers per hour. So yeah, B starts flying between the train when the distance between two trains is 100 kilometers. So the bee first flies from the first train to second train. Once it reaches the second train, it immediately flies back to the first train, and so on until the train collides. Calculate the total distance traveled by the bee. So the speed of the bee is 80 kilometers per hour. It is some questions like time, speed, distance. So let's see the solution. First of all, you have to understand the question. The total distance between the two trains is 100 kilometers, and the speed of the train A is 50 km per hour, and the train of the B is 70 km per hour. The bees start fly from first train to second train and second train to first train exactly in the speed of 80 kilometers per hour. We have to find the total distance traveled by the bee before the collection occurs. The answer for this question is 66.67 kilometers approximately. So we will discuss briefly. First of all, we have to know the what are all the data that have been given in the questions. So let's look. The speed of the train A is u kilometers per hour, and the train B is moves at v kilometers per hour, and the distance between the two trains is d kilometers. The speed of the B is v kilometers per hour. So therefore, the time taken by the trains to collide is u plus v divided by d. Here are the here are the data given in the questions. We have to substitute the all the data in the formula. So this is the formula. This is very important. So you have to remember this. So if you put all the data into the formula and then calculate, you will get the answer. So let's move to the next question. Puzzle number 2. This is a very interesting puzzle. It was asked for me. So I can't able to solve this puzzle at interview, but now I know the answer because I searched the answer for this question in internet. So there are 1,000 wine bottles. The question is same, but they ask in the different format. Wine bottle, they will ask like milk bottles, in a different scenarios. So you don't have to confuse. So the concept is same. So there are 1,000 wine bottles. One of the bottle contains poisoned wine. A rat dies after 1 hour of drinking the poisoned wine. So you have to understand the question very carefully. Okay, how many minimum rats are needed to figure out which bottle contains poison in hours? So you have to clearly notice how many minimum rats are needed to figure out. So you have to very clear about this. So minimum amount of rat required to find out which wine bottle is containing the poison. So let's go to the solution. So the solution is a very simple, like a combination method. So like a binaries format, we have to all the milk bottles in the binary form. How many mini rats are required to find out the 1,000 wine bottles? One of the poisoned wine in the 1,000 wine bottles. So the answer is 2 per 10 is equal to 1,000 to d4. So if 2 per 9 is equal to petrol. So we can easily find out the answer. The idea is to number bottles from 1 to 1,000 and the ones they are corresponding binary numbers on the bottle. Each rat is suggested assign the poison in the binary number then on a bottle. Let us take an example. Rat 1 represents the first bit in the every bottle. Rat 2 represents the second bit and so on. So if rat number 2, 4 and 6 dies, then bottle number 42 is poisoned. Like the 42 is binary form is like this. So this rats are died. So we found the corresponding wine bottle number. So that's why. Puzzle number 3. There are three ants sitting on three corners of a triangle. All ants randomly pick a direction and starts moving along the edge of the triangle. What is the probability that any two ants collide? So this is also very easy question. So we can consider there are three ants, ant A, ant B, and C, each one sitting on the corner of a triangle. In two situations, there is no collision occurred. Like if all ants moves in the clockwise direction, or if all ants moves in the anti-clockwise direction. So each ant has have two choices. So let's see the solution. Yeah, that's one dimension here. It moves in the clockwise direction. Since every ant has two choices, picks either of two edges going through the corner on which ant is initially sitting. There are total 23 possibilities. So out of 23 possibilities, only 2 does not cause a collection. So the probability of a collection is 6 by 2, 6 by 8, and the probability of a non-collection is 2 by 8. So the puzzle number 4. This puzzle is a little bit harder. So you have to imagine or you have to draw according to the questions. We will go to the questions. Yeah, queen, 78 kgs. First of all, you have to note the given data. So your queen has 78 kgs and the prince has 36 kgs and the king has 42 kgs. Are struck at the top of the tower. A pulley is fixed to the top of the tower. Over the pulley is a rope with a basket on each end. One basket has a 30 kg stones in it. The baskets are enough for two people or one person, and the stone, one person and the stone. For safety's sake, there cannot be more than a 6 kg difference between the weights of the baskets. Is someone inside? So how do the people all escape? So it is a little bit a tricky question. You have to imagine the scenario, or you have to draw the according to the scenario. Solution. So king, queen, and the princess are at the top of the tower. So first of all, we have to rescue the prince down, stones up, then kings down, prince up. So first we have putting stones up and rescuing the prince, then rescuing the king by putting queen's prince up, then nothing's up, stones down, queens down, stones and kings up. This time we are putting stones and the kings to the top of the tower and rescuing the queen. Then nothing's up, stones down. Then prince down, stones up. So we are rescuing the prince and stones up. Then nothing's up, stone down. Then kings down, prince up. Then stones up, prince down. That's all. That's all about this video. In the upcoming videos, I will post the more interview puzzle questions as well as the interview coding questions. So don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. And thanks for watching.